Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Adams Field here in Norton, Massachusetts for today's girls varsity lacrosse game between the Norton Lancers and the Bellingham Blackhawks. My name is Anthony, and today's game is brought to you by Norton Media Center. Be sure to check out nortonmediacenter.org and Norton Media Center's YouTube channel. We start at midfield. It'll be the face-off between Ellie Lyons of the Lancers going up against Sam McNamara of the Blackhawks. And we are underway. In between the pipes, playing goalie for the Lancers is Ella McGinnis. And then the goalie for Bellingham is Gianna Padula. Last game of the regular season for the Norton Lancers, and it is senior night here. Bellingham starts with the ball. 35 seconds into quarter number one. They are playing it along. Approaching, but then backtracking right there was number 2, Lucy Walden. Good defense presented by the Lancers. It is scooped up, and the whistle is blown quickly there. Scooping that up was Jacqueline Skirkanich. Possession stays with the Lancers. Skirkanich. 2 of them on this team, Jacqueline and Caitlin. Jacqueline is the one with possession. And she'll maintain possession as there was defense presented there by Jocelyn Zahn. Skirkanich crosses midfield into Blackhawk territory. Tosses it along to number 14 there, Cochran. Emma Cochran is taken down there. So going back to midfield for the face-off will be Ellie Lyons. Just as I was going to say it too, Emma Cochran, one of the leading scorers for this Lancer squad. She's been having a great season for the Lancers. This will be Lyons trying to scoop it up, and it goes right into the stick. Is Cochran again. She hits the brakes and will wait for fellow Lancers to join her. So a 1-0 Norton lead after the Cochran goal. There seemed to be a little bit of a pause as to whether the ball was actually in or not. In any event, they did rule the ball went in. Now the Lancers with another opportunity right here. As running in, passing it off to Lyons. Nice pass, Lyons scores. So that was Ella Steele with the pass, feeding Ellie Lyons. And it is quickly a 2-0 Norton lead with 9:40 to go here in the first quarter. So once again at midfield, we will have Ellie Lyons going up against Sam McNamara. Lyons with the goal just now. Possession is scooped up and corralled by Lucy Walden. Walden will take this one into Norton territory. She will make a move and wait for fellow Blackhawks to join her. Again, it is Ella McGinnis in between the pipes tonight, as that one is saved by McGinnis. McGinnis now scoops it up in the giant goalkeeping net. She will toss this one along for Cochran. Ball is still up in the air, and Cochran chops it down as Walden will take the ball. Lucy Walden will pass this one off to Montana Berglund. Berglund looking around. Berglund still with the ball. The whistle is blown before the shot. Looks like that was Frankie Pasopoulos with the defense. So now Montana Berglund of the Blackhawks with a opportunity here. We're waiting for the official to blow the whistle as everyone gets set. Berglund looking to cut the deficit in half here as it's an early 2-0 Lancer lead. Berglund shoots and saved by McGinnis. Looks like that got McGinnis right on the feet. This one is corralled by Jacqueline Skirkanich. Some hard collisions going on down there between Skirkanich and number 12 of the Blackhawks. Looks like that's Jocelyn Zahn of Bellingham. 7:30 to go here in the first quarter. It is a 2-0 Lancer lead. This is Lyons bringing it into Bellingham territory. She will toss this one along. On the run now are the Lancers. The shot and scores. It is a 3-0 Norton lead. Looking to see who scored right there. It appeared to be Ella McPartland of the Lancers. There was a lot of traffic in front of the net of goalkeeper Padula. Again, I believe that was McPartland, number 9 of Norton, with the goal. So it is a 3-0 Norton lead here in the first quarter. This will be Lyons on the run, winning the faceoff, tossing this one along and just over the extended stick of a fellow Lancer. And possession will go to the Blackhawks. Good defense presented by Norton here. That's the Lee McFarswin. Although there's a hard collision between Cochran. And I'm trying to see who the Bellingham player is down. It looks like it is Rihanna Taylor. Taylor is up and is good to continue. So Taylor now from behind. That one's Emma Cochran picking up the ball. Whistle is blown. Possession staying with Norton. So from the 30-yard line, this will be Cochran looking to expand upon the Lancer lead. With 6:10 to go in the first quarter, Norton leads 3-0. They will swing this one around the net. Throwing it in front, cutting in front, and what a pass, what a score. Looked like the pass there came from Ella McPartland, and Ellie Lyons with the second goal of the quarter for herself. And it is a 4-0 Lancer lead. So we had a goal from Emma Cochran. That was the first goal of the game. And then we've had 2 goals from Ellie Lyons. 4-0 Lancer lead. Lyons wins this one. She will toss it to Emma Cochran. They have been a dynamic duo thus far in the first quarter. Ball is still loose. Possessed by the Lancers. They will toss this one along out to number 12, Elodie Newcomb. Norton in white, Bellingham in black tonight. What is a very muggy and humid day here in Norton. We actually had some severe thunderstorms coming through earlier today. This is Cochran behind the net, looking to make a move. She will backtrack as that is good defense by Walden. Good defense by Bellingham. Ball is up for grabs. Cochran somehow comes away with it. Walden with a little deflection of the ball. In any event, it is possessed by the Lancers still. Lots of moving around from the Lancer offense. They try to throw it to Cutter in front. It is deflected away by the goalkeeper, Padula, winding up back in the stick of a Lancer. They're looking for that cross again, like they've done a couple of times in this game. Coming around here, stopping and making a move, spinning is Ella Steele. Ball is loose. Coming out is Padula, who deflects it. Whistle is blown, and it looks like possession will stay with Norton. Or maybe not, maybe. Where is the ball? So the Lancers have the ball. That was Ella McPartland with it, who tosses it along. Still offensive possession here for Norton with 3:35 to go in quarter number 1. This has been a long possession for the Lancers. They're looking for those cutters. Bellingham is doing a good job defensively, taking those cuts away. Emma Cochran looking for her second, and she gets it. So 2 goals from Cochran, 2 goals from Ellie Lyons, and it is a 5-0 Lancer lead. Substitution is being made for Bellingham, as checking out of the game for the Blackhawks is Abigail Wallace, and checking into the game for them is Isabella Acuna. So once again in the middle of the field, it is McNamara versus Lyons. Possession with Norton. Giving chase on that one was Elodie Newcomb. Ball rolls out, and possession will go to the Blackhawks. This is Rihanna Taylor with the ball. Taylor will toss this one along. On the run there was Sophia Jandro. Bellingham looking to try to score. There's 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Blackhawks would greatly benefit from a goal here to try to get some momentum heading into the second quarter. McNamara with the ball. She will toss that one along out to Rebecca Pippett. Throwing this one in the middle of the field and bringing it out is Zahn. Zahn with a spin move. There's a collision by the Lancer defenders. Whistle is blown. Bellingham with possession still, and I believe that is Zahn of the Blackhawks with it. On the run, that ball comes out before she shoots, and possession goes to Norton. .90 seconds left in the first quarter. This one is picked off by Bellingham's Jandro. She will bring it up. Good defense by Norton. And Sophia Jandro will start over at around the 15-yard line. Sophia Jandro looking to put the Blackhawks on the board before the end of the first quarter. Again, that would be much beneficial for Bellingham. She shoots as that one is wide. Can't tell if McGinnis got a little piece of that with her stick. I don't believe so. In any event, possession with Bellingham still. They've got 45 seconds left in quarter number 1. Lots of colliding in front of McGinnis. Ball is loose. Clock continues to run. Possession goes to Norton. Lancers with half a minute to go. Stopping on a dime there and making a move is Jacqueline Skirkanich. Skirkanich with 20 seconds left. She will maintain possession as the clock is winding down. And perhaps the Lancers will just take this into the second quarter, satisfied with a 5-0 lead. Good defense presented by Bellingham. Skirkanich. Oh, and they're actually going to call a penalty now on Bellingham. They're going to call that one on Jocelyn Zahn, who's had a couple of collisions with Skirkanich throughout this first quarter, especially here along the near sideline. So she will be out for 2 minutes, which will carry over into the second quarter. So it'll be 11-on-10 in favor of Norton for roughly the first 2 minutes to begin quarter number 2. It is a 5-0 Lancer lead. We'll be back in just a few moments from Norton. Back here in Norton for the start of quarter number 2 between the Lancers and the Bellingham Blackhawks. My name is Anthony. Today's game is brought to you by Norton Media Center. Norton with a 5-0 lead thanks to 2 goals scored by Emma Cochran and 2 goals scored by Ellie Lyons. I believe the other goal was scored by number 9 Ella McPartland, I believe. There was a lot of traffic in front of the net. In any event, it is a 5-0 Lancer lead. They are up a player for the next roughly minute and a half as number 12, Jocelyn Zahn of the Blackhawks, is serving a penalty. This shot falls in front of the goalkeeper of the Blackhawks and possessed. That's Gianna Padula. So Bellingham looking to potentially try to waste some time so that way Zahn can come back onto the field and we'll have even numbers. Coming up down the near sideline is Lucy Walden. Walden is guarded by Emma Cochran. The final game of the regular season for the Norton Lancers. They're looking to score their first goal, but that one is deflected away. I think McGinnis got a piece of it. That was a good-looking opportunity for Bellingham. Ball is loose. Good attack as McGinnis had possession. And I think attempting that shot, it was almost a no-look shot by Montana Berglund. So possession right now is with Bellingham. This is Rebecca Pippett. Here's Pippett. Throwing this one across. Ball is loose, and it is possessed by Cochran. Zahn looking to come back in soon. 2 minutes is up. So we're back to even strength, under 10 minutes to go here in quarter number 2. Cochran still with possession along the far sideline. Lancers looking to expand upon their lead. This one is loose. Good defense by the Blackhawks, and picking that one up is Bellingham. They will toss it along. Jocelyn Zahn scooping it up. Good opportunity here for Bellingham. They really want to take advantage of this one. Zahn with the spin move. Whistle is blown. So Jocelyn Zahn will take the ball from roughly just inside the 10-yard line. Looks like it'll be Zahn versus the goalkeeper McGinnis here. Here comes Zahn. And the Lancers with defensive plays made. So it'll be Jocelyn Zahn once again with possession. This time just outside the 10-yard line. You gotta think she'll be trying to shoot it here against McGinnis, the goalie. Here comes Zahn, and before the shot goes in, the whistle is blown by the far side official. So that goal doesn't count. So Zahn will do it again from roughly the 11-yard line. So take two. Here comes Zahn and scores. Big time goal scored by Bellingham. They're on the board. It's 5-1. .8:16 to go in the second quarter here from Norton. It has turned into a nice evening after lots of thunderstorms and rain showers today. It'll be Lions versus McNamara again. That has been the case for every face-off at midfield so far. Ella Steele of the Lancers with possession. Norton looking to respond to the goal scored by Bellingham. And then this is Lions. Oh, what a good opportunity there, but good defensive play made. It looked like Brianna Taylor interrupted the shot. Possession stays with Norton. This will be Cochran behind the net. Cutters for Norton. Cochran is almost double teamed there. Looking for the third goal of the game for herself, and she gets it. And that was a nice response to the Jocelyn Zahn goal. And it is a 6-1 Lancer lead. .7:24 to go as a blue herring flies over the field. McNamara versus Lions again. Ball is loose and it is possessed by Taylor. Taylor brings this one into Norton territory. Now it's Bellingham's turn to try to respond to the Cochran goal. 7 minutes to go in the second quarter, and this one is taken away by the Lancer defense. Cochran with possession, has almost 5 Bellingham defenders around her. She will toss this one into the middle of the field. Steele, will bring it up across midfield. Ella Steele continuing to run. Good pursuit by the defense. I think that was knocked out by Lucy Walden. So the Lancers will set up shop. Throwing it in front. Oh, nice play. And they're actually going to wave this off, I think. They will wave it off. That went in, but I think the shooter for Norton was interfered with right before the shot. And no, possession is actually going to go to Bellingham. So I'm not entirely sure what the call was. In any event, the goal doesn't count. Possession is with the Blackhawks, and along the far sideline, bringing it up now, is number 10, Becky Pippett. So the score remains 6-1, Norton. Oh, this one taken away from behind. The official will stop play here. Taylor with the ball. Bellingham looking to get their second goal of today's game. This one is taken away. Oh, there's a hard collision there. Going down was Emma Cochran. But she is up and good to go. She has the ball with 5 minutes to go until halftime.
Good job, Ref.
This one is thrown along and possessed by Caitlin Skirkanich. They will throw this one right into the middle to Steele and taken away by Bellingham. Running up now is Montana Berglund. Berglund making a move, looks to shoot and scores. The official held up a yellow flag as well. And I believe that is Montana Berglund who is still down. As the coaches will come out from Bellingham to check on her. She is up now. She's up and will be making her way to the Bellingham sideline. So I believe the goal counts. It is it's 6-2. So Montana Berglund with the goal. 6-2 is your score, and we'll have a face-off at midfield. So coming in for the goal scorer Berglund will be number 15, Sophia Jandro. And once again, we'll have McNamara versus Lyons. And actually, possession is going to go to Bellingham because serving a penalty are the Lancers. So Bellingham up a player for the next few moments. And it looks like they score again. So it's now a 6-3 Blackhawk lead as serving the penalty is Maddie Ribeiro for the Lancers as she sits along the sideline by the scorekeeping table. In any event, Bellingham scores, and it's now a 6-3 Lancer lead with 4:13 to go in the second quarter. Both teams making some substitutions. And now we're going to have a different face-off here at the midfield. It'll still be Ellie Lyons for the Lancers. But for Bellingham, it's now going to be Lucy Walden. Battle for possession. Lyons was about to take it. Walden chopped it away. Now it is possessed, and on the run is Abigail Wallace. Bellingham with possession again. They've had a good second quarter, as they are now down by 3. Wallace stops. We'll toss it out now to Walden. Bellingham still with the player advantage for the time being, as Ribeiro is still sitting by the scorekeeper's table. This one is wide of the net, and possession stays with the Blackhawks. Zahn with a spin move, looking, shoots. Oh, saved by McGinnis. That was a big time save. She will scoop it up with her stick. But a big save by Ella McGinnis, the goalkeeper of the Lancers. Charlotte Richmond now will bring this one into Blackhawk territory. Under 3 minutes to go until halftime. Richmond going the distance. She will wait for Lancer reinforcements. Tosses it to Lyons in the middle. Lyons will make her way around the circle. She'll make her way now behind the net of goalkeeper Padula. Emma Cochran with 3 goals in this game. She's responsible for half of her team's goals right now. Cochran with the double team. We're back to even strength, by the way. Cochran, this one is high over the net. It'll stay with the Lancers. I can't tell if maybe the Blackhawk defenders interrupted that shot. So Ellie Lyons with possession behind the net. of Padula. Here's Cochran, met by Padula, right on the side of the net. 100 seconds to go until halftime. Cochran looking for cutters. Has been the name of the game for the Norton offense so far. Bellingham has adjusted accordingly. Cochran making moves, shoots and scores. That's her 4th of the game. It is a 7-3 Lancer lead with 1:22 to go in the second quarter. Looks like the face-off will once again be between Lions and Walden. Up for grabs, ball is still loose. Oh, and right into the net of the stick of Lions. So the Lancers with another chance to try to add on to their lead before the half. This will be Ella Steele with possession. Under 1 minute to go now. Steele throwing it in the middle. Cochran was looking for her 5th goal of the half. She still has possession. And oh, this one is interrupted and taken away by Padula. So Bellingham with possession with 40 seconds to go. Let's see if they've got one more push in them to try to score before the half. Cochran interrupting and trying to gain possession of the ball. There's a battle for it. Bellingham scoops it up, but they've only got about 20 seconds left until the half. So it could be a matter now of just making sure Norton doesn't gain possession and scores one more before the half. However, they will get this one to the 40-yard line. They'll have to hurry, but on the run here, making her way up is Caden Shea. This one is thrown in the middle. Ball is loose on the ground, and that'll do it for the second quarter. So we head into halftime. Norton Lancers lead the Bellingham Blackhawks by a score of 7-3. We'll be back in just a few moments for the start of the second half. Back here in Norton for the start of the second half. 12 minutes are on the board for the third quarter. It is a 7-3 Lancer lead here in tonight's varsity lacrosse game between the Lancers and the Blackhawks. My name is Anthony. Tonight's game is brought to you by Norton Media Center. Be sure to check out nortonmediacenter.org and Norton Media Center's YouTube channel. 4 of the 7 goals for the Lancers come at the hands of, excuse me one moment, they come at the hands of Emma Cochran. 2 of the 7 come from Ellie Lyons. Blackhawks did have a good second quarter trying to get their way back into this one. So we'll see if they can try to get this game a little bit closer here in the third quarter. Possession with the Blackhawks. In between the pipes for Bellingham is goalkeeper Gianna Padula. And in between the pipes for the Lancers is number 24, Ella McGinnis. Possession still with Bellingham. They will toss this one out, intended for Sam McNamara. Eventually it is corralled, and on the run right now is Kira Sierek. Ball is loose. It is picked up once again by Bellingham. They'll toss it along out to Montana Berglund. Berglund, who has one of the 3 goals for Bellingham, throws it to a cutter in front. And I believe that one was thrown for Becky Pippett. So possession with Bellingham. This one bounces its way to Pippett. Cutting through, shooting it, scoring off the bounce. What a nice play that was by, I believe that was Sophia Jandro. So it is a 7-4 Norton lead. So 7-4 Norton lead. Jandro with the goal. 10-11 to go here in the third quarter. And we're going to go back to our original face-off here at midfield between Ellie Lyons and Sam McNamara. A few times towards the end of that first half, they did have Lucy Walden of Bellingham try, or I should say, do the face-offs against Lyons. Whistle is blown. Possession is going to go to McNamara of the Blackhawks. So this is another good opportunity here for Bellingham to set up an offensive possession. Whistle is blown from behind as Walden was taking that into Lancer territory. Looked like that was Ella Steele with absolute speed from behind her and tripped her up. Bellingham looking to make this a 2-goal game and has not gotten to that deficit yet. The smallest deficit has been 3. So we'll see if the Blackhawks can do so. Oh, that one was intended for the crossing Berglund, but a good heads-up play made by the Lancer defense. Jacqueline Skirkanich coming along the sideline. She will toss this one along. Oh, what a beautiful play using the stick there was Juliana Trudeau. She stopped what was looking to be a fast break opportunity for the Lancers. Possession will stay with Norton, though. Skirkanich will start inside the 50. She will toss this one to Emma Cochran. Cochran responsible for 4 of 7 goals for the Lancers. She's looking to make it 5, and that one is saved. That was right into the net of Gianna Padula. A good save made by the Bellingham goalie. Berglund bringing this one up with speed down the sideline. Berglund going up against Maddie Ribeiro. Spin move. Berglund is taken down.
Good look, ref. Good look.
So Montana Berglund looking to score her second goal of the game, going up against McGinnis again. Berglund looks. Oh, that one is just wide of the post. I think the Norton defense got a stick on the shot. So possession goes to the Lancers with 7:45 to go here in the third quarter. The game started out with a 5-0 Lancer lead, but since then it is a 4-2 run by Bellingham. Ribeiro is bringing this one up, and giving her a couple of pushes was Sophia Jandro, who just scored the 4th goal for Bellingham. This one's thrown to Lyons in the middle. She makes a move, shoots and scores. Ellie Lyons, her 3rd goal of the game. And it is an 8-4 Lancer lead. So Lyons with 3 goals, Cochran with 4 goals. Norton leads 8-4 with 7:19 to go here in the third quarter. Some substitutions are being made for both teams. It'll be Lyons versus McNamara again at midfield. Up for grabs, it'll be possessed by Rihanna Taylor. Taylor almost got by Lyons there. The whistle is blown, so it's gonna stay with Taylor and the Blackhawks. This one is bounced over to McNamara. McNamara gets by Cochran. She will bring it into Norton territory as there are some collisions of the sticks. Possession stays with Bellingham. McNamara with possession. She will stand right about at the 15-yard line. Here comes McNamara. Shoots and scores. That is goal number 5 for Bellingham. And it is back to a 3-goal deficit for the Blackhawks. Throughout this game, Norton has led by at most 5 and at least 3. We'll see if Bellingham can try to cut the deficit down to 2 for the first time tonight. So switching things up again, it'll be Lucy Walden of Bellingham taking the face off, and it looks like it's still Ellie Lyons of Norton. 6:30 to go here in the third quarter. Possession stays with Norton. This is Ella Steele with the ball. Thrown around, shot, and scored. But wasn't on the side of the net. Nope, it was on the side of the net. I thought that went in. I think the audience did too. That went on the side of the net, so no goal. It is still 8-5. Hard to tell sometimes from this side view. In any event, possession still with Bellingham. Bringing it up is Walden. She will toss this one out to McNamara. Throwing it up top is Pippett. Oh, and that is a stick right to the face area. So coming out of the game for the time being, it looks like that is going to be called on Casey Alemo. So Casey Alemo will sit out for a few moments. Good opportunity here for Bellingham to try to capitalize with the player advantage. Sophia Jandro with a goal. Looking to see if the Blackhawks could once again cut this Lancer lead to 2. It'd be the first time tonight they get within 2. Taylor with possession. Ball is loose on the ground. Good defense by Cochran. Possession will stay with Bellingham. Here comes Taylor. Tossing it out. And I think that's Jandro with the ball. There's some hard collisions. Ball is loose. Rihanna Taylor picks up the ball. Whistle is blown, and it stays with Bellingham. You just kind of get the sense from both teams that this is an important possession here. Taylor with the ball. Here comes Rihanna Taylor, shoots it. Oh, that one was deflected away by Ella McGinnis, and I couldn't tell if the ball was about to roll in still. In any event, it doesn't. And lobbing this one along is Maddie Ribeiro, intended for Cochran. Ball is loose. Jandro trying to scoop it up. McNamara trying to go for it. It's a battle for possession between Jandro and Ribeiro, and possession will go to Norton. Cochran still with the ball, guarded by Taylor. So Norton, for the first time in a while, will be setting up offensive possession in Bellingham territory with just under 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. An 8-5 Lancer lead here from Norton. Lancers starting to move around. This one is thrown for Cochran. It gets past her stick. She will scoop it up. Cochran guarded by Taylor. Thrown around to Lions. Cochran and Lions, that duo combining for, excuse me, this is shot by Lions now, but it is saved by Padula. Possession stays with the Lancers. Good defense by Taylor. Ball is still loose and picked up by Sophia Jandro. They will throw this one along. It is a 3-on-3 opportunity for McNamara. McNamara will toss this one along, and a whistle is blown, and I believe that was Lucy Walden who was going in with the ball. So Walden will stand just outside the 10-yard line. She'll be going up against Ella McGinnis. Walden shoots wide of the net. Lancer possession. Just over 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. What has been a thrilling girls varsity lacrosse game from Adams Field here in Norton. Ribeiro will toss this one along. Possession is with Charlotte Richmond. Ball is loose. Battle for it on the ground. Possession will go to Bellingham. Abigail Wallace will bring it up. Bellingham looking to score before the end of the quarter. And as said before, they're looking to cut the deficit to 2, which would be the smallest deficit for them in today's game. So they would carry that momentum into the fourth quarter. The Lancer defense has been stellar so far. Backing out is Pippett. Taylor tosses this one behind the net with 1:05 to go. Berglund. This one is on the ground and scooped up by the Lancers. And that's a hard collision there between a Lancer player and a Blackhawk player. 50 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Berglund goes down. Oh, there's a hard hit now along the near sideline. And it looks like Sam McNamara will be sitting out for 2 minutes. So the Lancers will be up a player here for just under 40 seconds before the end of the third quarter. And then they will be up a player in the start of the fourth quarter. So McNamara will stand over by the scorekeeping table. Possessing the ball right now is Jacqueline Skirkanich. Eight to 5 Norton lead. They're looking to expand on this lead. Skirkanich with the spin move, getting past the double team. She will take this one across midfield. Possession stays with Norton. 25 seconds to go in the third quarter. Skirkanich loses this one, picked up by Montana Berglund. Good defensive play. Bellingham with numbers. Lancers looking for defenders to come back. Berglund stops on a dime. With 8 seconds to go, Berglund would like to score. She shoots, and oh, what a save by McGinnis. That was huge just as the clock expires for the third quarter. My goodness, that was a huge save by Ella McGinnis. But we will now head into the fourth quarter. Norton leads Bellingham 8 to 5. We'll be back in just a few moments. Back here in Norton for the start of the fourth quarter between the Bellingham Blackhawks and the Norton Lancers. Norton leads by a score of 8 to 5 in what has been a thrilling game so far. My name is Anthony. Today's game is brought to you by Norton Media Center. And starting off will be Ellie Lyons going up against Lucy Walden. It'll be Lyons who has 3 of the 8 Lancer goals. Emma Cochran with 4 of the 8. So possession with Norton to start this quarter. They're still up a player as Sam McNamara is sitting by the scorer's table. Padula gets her stick on it. That was a good play made by the goalkeeper. Bringing this one up now will be Walden. And she is hit and taken down there by, looks like Lily Farquharson. So this is Walden. Bellingham looking to reach that, what appears to be elusive 2-goal deficit point. They've got a chance to do so here, even though they're down a player. Jocelyn Zahn with the ball. Draws almost a triple team here. Ball rolls and possession stays with Bellingham. Here comes Zahn, throwing it behind the net. And we are back to even strength here. Berglund shoots. Oh, that ricochets off the pipe. That elusive 2-goal deficit just will not come for Bellingham. Unbelievable. Ball is loose. Blackhawks putting the pressure on now. Down goes Taylor. And let's see what the ruling's going to be. It's going to be Norton ball. 10 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. In a chaotic start. No, actually, it's going to be Bellingham ball now. I thought he originally pointed Norton ball. Nonetheless, possession stays with the Blackhawks. This will be a Walden behind the net. They're looking to make this a 2-goal Norton lead. Right now, the score is 8-5 Lancers. Walden looking for crossers. Good defense by the Lancers. She will throw it, shoots. Oh, that one ricochets out. The official blows the whistle. Bellingham cannot seem to catch a break right now with these shots. So possession will go to the Lancers. McGinnis with the ball. My goodness, I think that was Abigail Pelletier, by the way, with the shot. So those were 2 shots that it looked like ricocheted off of the bottom post.
Whoa.
This could have been a 2-goal deficit. So Jacqueline Skirkanich with the ball. She has it right about the 41-yard line. She draws a near quadruple team here at midfield. Skirkanich keeps possession. Right around midfield. Time is a-wasting as well. It's important to keep note of the clock right now. So Skirkanich with the ball. Norton, while they would love to keep scoring, would also love to drain the clock a little bit as well. Bellingham in need of 3 goals to tie this game. Plenty of time left, but they're going to need to. Oh, this one is, whistle is blown right before the shot by Skirkanich. So possession will stay with Norton. So Jacqueline Skirkanich right in the middle of the Bellingham defense. This would be a big goal here for Norton, should she capitalize. Skirkanich shoots, save made by Padula. Gianna Padula with some big time saves in this second half.
Nice.
Possession stays with Norton. This is Emma Cochran with the ball. Cochran responsible for 50% of the Lancer goals. Under 7 minutes to go. Again, the Lancers looking to waste some time. This is Lyons who tries to slither through the defense, but it's a good job by Bellingham. Picked up in speed presented by Montana Berglund. Bellingham with numbers too. They might want to try to take advantage of this situation. Here comes Berglund. Berglund will wait for some Blackhawk reinforcements. Here comes Zahn. Whistle is blown, and it looks like Jocelyn Zahn will have an opportunity here going up against Ella McGinnis. Can Bellingham cut the deficit to 2? They haven't done so in today's game. The shot, the score, there it is. 6:08 to go. It is an 8-6 Lancer lead, but this is the closest that Bellingham has been. And it looks like a timeout will be called by Norton. We'll be back in just a few moments. What a thrilling game it's been. 6:08 to go here from Norton. And coincidentally enough, it is 6-8 the score in favor of the Lancers. So coming off of the goal scored by, I believe that was Berglund with the score. That was the face-off there by Ellie Lyons and Lucy Walden. Possession is with the Lancers. Now, Norton has scored only 1 goal so far in this second half. They lead by 2 with just under 6 minutes to go. And I think the Lancers would love to have a goal scored by one of their premier scorers in Cochran or Lyons. Speaking of which, Cochran passes it to Lyons, tosses this one out to Steele. Up top here, looking around is Newcomb. Cochran then tosses this one. They are throwing it in front to the crosser. That's Lyons. Oh, that one's deflected away. And oh my goodness, what plays made by the goalkeeper, Gianna Padula. Ball is still loose and eventually picked up by Bellingham. Potential game-saving saves there. Possession will stay with Bellingham. 5 minutes to go in what is a thrilling game. Still on the run here is Walden.
We have yellow cards, Ralph.
And coming out of the game, so it's going to be a player advantage for Norton. So coming out is Lily Farquharson. Farquharson will sit out for a few moments. It is a player advantage for Bellingham. They'll be looking to take advantage with this as they only have 4:45 to go here to score 2 goals to tie the game up. Walden with a nice spin move. Hard collision by Cochran. And Cochran will now head out as well. So we are looking at a 2-player advantage for the Blackhawks. We've seen that a number of times today. So Emma Cochran and Lily Farquharson of the Lancers will be near the scorer's table. Blackhawks have 4 minutes and 36 seconds. The official is speaking to the Norton bench. So here comes the Blackhawks. Bringing this one up now is Pelletier. Pelletier showing speed. She will make her way through the Lancer defense. Tosses it out to Taylor. Taylor is guarded by Maddie Ribeiro. Taylor trying to get by Ribeiro. She throws it in front. Ball is loose. Scooped up by Bellingham. And oh, there's a hard takedown as well. And that one was by Jocelyn Zahn. So Zahn is up. Possession still with the Blackhawks. Lots of hard hits in this game. Zahn looking to make this a 1-goal game should she get this past Ella McGinnis. Instead, she will hang on to it. Probably a wise decision as she was on a bit of an angle and that Lancer defense closed in. Speaking of which, this is Maddie Ribeiro picking up the ball. That was a huge defensive play. Maddie Ribeiro on the run, looking to get this one out. She does. It is still a two-player advantage for Bellingham. 3:15 to go in the fourth quarter. Norton leads 8-6.
Look up, look up, look up. Yellow.
This one is still possessed here by Skirkanich. Skirkanich still with possession. And this will be a yellow going up against, I think that's going to go up against number 33 of Bellingham, Abby Pelletier. So it's still a player advantage, though, for Bellingham. Things are getting physical on the turf. 2:52 to go in the fourth quarter. What has been a tense but exciting game. Skirkanich just meeting a wall of Blackhawk defenders there. This one is going to be taken away, scooped up by Bellingham. We've got sticks flying everywhere. Meanwhile, possession is with Bellingham still. They've got the numbers and the player advantage. Whistle is blown. What chaos. So at the end of the day, when the dust settles, it looks like possession stays with Bellingham, and in fact, it looks like this is going to be Caden Shea going up against McGinnis. If she scores here, it's a 1-goal Norton lead. Shea, oh, good defense. I think that one was chopped away by the Lancers. Shea recovers, though. 2:05 to go. This is Montana Berglund. Still the player advantage. No, excuse me. Now it's only... It's even strength, but they score! My goodness, it is an 8-7 Norton lead with 1:54 to go. 8-7 is the score. 1:54 to go. In this second half, the score is 4-1 in favor of the Blackhawks. And another timeout is called. Both teams will discuss their strategies for the final 1:54. We'll be back in just a few moments. What a game it's been.
When you say number, you say what?
Let's set the scene for you. 1:54 to go here in the fourth quarter. Lancers lead Bellingham by a score of 8-7. Norton did start with a 5-0 lead in the first quarter. And since that 5-0 lead, it has been 7-3 in favor of Bellingham. It has been quite the fourth quarter, full of exciting play, lots of collisions as well. But in any event, that was a huge face-off win by LA Lions, responsible for 3 of the 8 Lancer goals. Emma Cochran, who has possession now, responsible for 4 of the 8. So Norton now looking to waste as much time as possible, while also, as the official's gonna blow the whistle for a moment here. And I believe the official is just setting the players in the correct position here. In any event, 1:22 to go. Possession with Norton. This is Cochran shoots. Oh, what a save made by Padula again. Clutch saves in this fourth quarter. So possessions with Bellingham. They've got 67 seconds. Pulse pounding finish to this one. Taken away by Norton. On the run, here come the Lancers. Looking to waste time. They've got 50 seconds. Whistle is blown. So the clock has stopped. It's 50.5 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. What chaos. So Lancers with possession. They're trying to waste as much time as possible. Bellingham needs the ball ASAP so they can get down the field and try to score. But the time is in favor of the Lancers right now. We're now looking at half a minute. This is out to Cochran. Cochran will just kind of sit there, wasting as much time as possible. Cochran throwing it off. 15 seconds to go. Ball is loose. It is still scooped up by Norton. And it appears as though time will run out for Bellingham, as there is now under 5 seconds to go. And that will do it from Adams Field here in Norton. The Lancers hang on and win their final game of the regular season here on senior night. 8-7 is your score. Lancers over the Blackhawks. My name is Anthony for Norton Media Center. Have a great night, everybody.
Yeah, I know.